actually don't do trailer reactions on this channel anymore, but when your friends wake you up by blowing up your phone, you know there's only one thing that can be dropping today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to check out the Avengers 4, apparently titled Endgame trailer, which Endgame, if anything, that was probably one of the things that I probably would have guessed it would be. The Russo brothers did say it was not going to be as big of a thing as you thought it was going to be, so that was probably one of the most obvious ones. Maybe like this in episode 9, the only things they'll do like a reaction thing for, and probably like cut it up only into the highlights so the boring parts are out, but this is kind of important. We got to see how this whole thing turns out, so without further ado, let's see it. Oh god, it's dark. How does it get saved? Some like Ant-Man pop up or something? What's going on? It's not what I expected. Damn. Oh, they just don't know where Scott is. They don't know he's in the thing. Oh, who's that? Hawkeye? Hawkeye. Oh, he probably lost his entire family. Something like that. Endgame. Yeah. It's kind of obvious. Kind of knew that I was gonna.
Is anyone home? This is Scott Lang. We met a few years ago at the airport in Germany.
Thanos didn't even really show up to the trailer, yo. He's like, call me when you're ready. Because y'all was ridiculous. Stark and Strange, y'all gave it a good shot. But the rest of y'all need work. As a first trailer, that's really good. Because it sets up what the conflict is, but it doesn't show us anything else. That was not what I was expecting from the first trailer. I think someone put out a little thing of like all the things we're expecting to see in the first Avengers trailer. Pretty much like nothing was in there. For a shot of Tony and Steve looking at each other, that's nowhere in there. We never see them anywhere close to being near each other. I didn't expect the whole Tony stuck in space thing to be happening. Honestly, most of this footage of the film could probably be from like the first 20 minutes. You know, it seems like it's the setup, maybe a scene or shot here and there, maybe the Hawkeye shot or maybe the shot at the end where he's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe that could be towards the end of the film where they're gearing up for battle or they're recruiting more people and stuff. But pretty much everything else, like, it just seems like it's the Avengers reeling from the defeat that they just suffered, you know, from the previous film. That could be in the first 20 minutes or so. This makes me wonder, though, what if the whole journey, or most of Tony's journey in this film, is not him being on Earth with Steve and the rest of the crew to come up with a plan? What if they try to do something where he like gets picked up somewhere else and most of his journey throughout the film is getting back to Earth, so that maybe at the end they get back together, but what if most of the time he's not even on Earth? And how Cap was only in like parts of the previous film, the movie wasn't really his. Cap's almost in like every shot. Him and Natasha are almost in every shot in this trailer, so he's gonna have a bigger role. I wonder though, does Tony have a smaller role? That's what I'm a little nervous about, because I want to see more Tony in this one too. But we'll see. Cap is freaking crying in this one, man. Yeah, I'm fairly sure that Tony Stark thing's just in the very beginning of the film, and then somehow we see how he gets picked up. But that's the awesome thing about Marvel, yo. They're not playing any of their cards. You don't know what the Avengers plan is. That whole thing where everybody's like shorts time travel, we don't know what it is. We don't know if it's time travel. We don't know if they're gonna go try to fight Thanos again. We don't know what's happening. We still don't know the Captain Marvel connection, which is interesting because I'm interested to see what they do tomorrow with the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer. Because we know Spidey's kind of gone. You know, are they gonna have to edit that trailer in a way where it's like, where's Peter? We don't know where Peter is. What happened to Peter? And what's gonna happen? Because honestly, we're not gonna get this film until almost like just like a month away, or a month or two away from Spider-Man Far From Home. So, you know, how are they gonna work on the marketing for that? That seems kind of weird. And that just really doesn't seem like Marvel's MO, to just have some giant spoiler-filled trailer years before, like a whole like 6 months before the film even comes out. It seems like they're gonna have to edit that trailer and finagle a few things where it's like, you know, we're only gonna give this little sliver of information away. We're only gonna give you this little nugget of information. The Captain Marvel side of things, we'll probably see more of Captain Marvel later. And just to see the difference between what we saw now and what we saw when we first saw the Infinity War trailer. That first Infinity War trailer, that joint is action-packed. You have Thanos throwing Spider-Man on the floor, things crashing to the ground, you know, Wakanda's army versus Thanos' army. It's an action-packed trailer. You know, people are catching, you know, spears and whatnot. The Avengers seem like they're coming in, they're ready to do battle. This one, they just look, they're crying. They're moping around. There's a lot of, you know, scolding. Just damn. You know, like there's nothing like there's no action in this trailer. It's just them just crying about how bad this is. But I like also through the trailer, it seems like throughout that whole gloomy, depressing trailer where it seems like everybody's dead or everybody's lost somebody, seems like Scott is like the one small sliver of hope, which everybody's assuming because of what, you know, the Wasp said at the end about some kind of time portals and stuff inside the microverse or whatever. It seems like that'll be like how the Avengers do the whole time travel thing that everybody saw in the set photos. So we're assuming he kind of is the small sliver of hope. So it makes sense that the trailer kind of made it out to be that way. And it's nice to see, even though everything seems to be going to crap, there is still a little bit of that Avengers Marvel comedic tone. It's not gonna be too dark. Just a bit of lightheartedness sprinkled throughout, you know, all the pain and destruction that just was wrought across the world. So we've got one more Marvel film before we even get there, Captain Marvel. I am pretty hyped for that one. The trailers look better and better each time. It looks like it's gonna be really freaking good. We'll probably get an end credit scene to find out just exactly what she was doing, you know, during the time of Infinity War. So we'll probably, if she has anybody close to her, probably start to see them disappear, and she might get the beeper, you know, thing. Captain Marvel's probably gonna save Tony. Yeah. Okay. I was a little nervous at first. That makes sense. Captain Marvel will probably save Tony. He'll probably be drifting in space. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna survive. Boom! Captain Marvel pops up. He's like, oh, who the hell is this? Brings him back to Earth. That's how we get our Avengers together. Okay. A little nervous at first, but you know, I think that's probably how they'll do it. Captain Marvel will probably save Tony Stark from drifting in space. I was trying to think, who's gonna go get him? It could be Thor, maybe. Maybe Thor will go get him. But how is he gonna know where he is? He seems pretty desperate at that point. He's probably gonna drift in space, bump into Captain Marvel, heading back to Earth. You know, and that's how we'll do it. She'll probably, you know, push the car back, you know, push his thing over. And then they'll all formulate a plan. Hopefully, I'm hoping that's how it happens, because I really want to see Tony and Cap talk together. You know what I mean? It's been a long time. They ain't speak since Civil War. You know, they didn't even come in contact during Infinity War. So we need to see them have a bit of a conversation in this movie. You know, put their nonsense aside, because they both just lost a lot of people. And honestly, it really is kind of because of their rift. If they had been together, if they had, like, as soon as this stuff happened, they got the Avengers together and it was like, Avengers assemble. If all the Avengers were there in one room, would have knocked these guys apart. They wouldn't have, Thanos wouldn't have stood a chance. If, like, Cap and Black Widow and Panther and the rest of the Wakandans and all of them, if they made their way over to Titan during that final battle, oh, we wouldn't have even had to worry about Star-Lord. We would have done something. Black Panther could have helped pull on the thing. Somebody could have grabbed Star-Lord's stupid self. You know, it wouldn't have even been a problem. So we need to see them get back together and see how they're gonna mend that situation. Goddamn, I'm hyped. It seems like sometimes these things almost seem like they'll never happen. You know, you anticipate so much hype behind it that you're just like, oh man, it's almost unbelievable when the trailer finally drops. But it's finally here. Finally had the trailer. It seems like they're keeping a lot to the chest, which I think is the best idea in the world. I can't wait. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure you guys got your own. Let me know in the comment section down below. What did you guys think of the Avengers Endgame official trailer? Did you love it? Did you hate it? As always, you guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. Guys, that's it for the day. I'm Messiah. This is Messiah Entertainment. I will see you guys next time. Peace.